coming to you live from the lot. In today's video, we're going to show a couple vehicles that are for sale. We're gonna hopefully swap over a battery. We're going to install some side skirts. We're gonna take out the tri-spokes that are currently in here, maybe install them in a vehicle tomorrow. We're gonna put new rims on this one, and then this Acty is for sale. So here's the Acty. This one I think was a grade 4. They bought this before I even got here. It's clean. It's an overall nice, standard 4-wheel drive, AC, white, clean bed Acty. I think the price a little high, but as you guys saw, I just came from the auction, honestly. We can't win trucks for what we used to be able to win. Even when I got here 2 months ago, things were less expensive. So we got, you know, a little dent there. This, I think, with some rims, can go a very long way. A little side swipe there. It does have the battery cover inside. I could put a new battery if you want. I'm not sure why they took it off. No rips on the seats. This is a little ugly. I remember even saying in the video that this was like 20 bucks. Check if the bed light works. AC does work. Oh, it doesn't even have a bed light. Okay, that might be why there's hyper flash on the right signal. Maybe the bulb is just out. Yeah, it's only on the right side. Let's see, maybe one of the bulbs are out. That one seems fine. Oh yeah, maybe it's from that. Oh, this one's a bit cracked. You can find one of these if you want. It's got rain guards. Yeah, AC blows cold. This seat is good. Standard radio. Oh, this is broken. That's kind of unfortunate. Comes with an extra key, an Acty book, on the floor mats. Overall, pretty clean K-Truck. Now let's drive this one. Gio likes to call this the cars that pay the bills. That's pretty much what these are. You buy this, and without really trying much in America, there's gonna be someone that's been like, oh, I've always wanted a K-Truck, I've always wanted an Acty, and there you go, you got one for sale. With AC, with 4-wheel drive, with only 64,000 kilometers, with potentially some cool heart-shaped rims or tri-spokes, or maybe something geared to off-roading. Clutch and transmission feel good. Foot all the way down, has some good power. Brakes work good. Good little third gear pull. I love K-Trucks. Like, what am I sending home? As of right now, I'm sending the POW and Will home. 2 non-K cars and 2 cars that my mom is Will, so that doesn't even count as mine. And then the POW I'll probably sell right away. So I gotta get something for myself that's pretty fun. I still got the pink Alto and I still got the mirror walk-through, obviously, but I gotta pick something out of. Oh, I think the Beat, actually, the Beat that's here. I'm considering bringing that one home. I think that'll be a fun car to have, especially during the summer. Next, we are in a automatic Subaru Sambar, 33,000 kilometers. This one was recently sold. It's actually gonna get some pretty nice bronze wheels. Here's a look at the outside. Very clean overall truck. Even the corners aren't bent in. So this is a 360 before, and let me show you guys what wheels this bad boy is about to get. These are nice. Also, a lot of people commenting that I should get a torque wrench. I should get a torque wrench. What I don't show on camera though is me using this. So when the wheels get on the ground, I torque them with this. I know it's not a torque wrench, but I don't only use the gun. It's just not like good content and you kind of need two hands. So I do this off camera, but I do have one of these. I know it's not a torque wrench, but it's my ghetto torque wrench at the moment. When I come back in fall, I'll get a proper one that does all the fancy beeps and blah, blah, blah. But here's how we're looking so far. Definitely needs to settle down some more. Let me speed run through the next 3. We'll drive it and we'll see how it looks. Can't get new wheels without getting new lug nuts. Couple people have been messaging me about what happens with these wheels, and I think I'm a hoarder. Back home, I have way too many wheels and parts, but I've been seeing a lot of questions of what exactly happens with these wheels. What happens is we have to pay to dispose them. This is junk. There's no point to driving to UpGarage. UpGarage doesn't even buy stuff like this, but let's say they did. At UpGarage with brand new tires, this is maybe $100. So what are they gonna pay for this? 20? The tires are from 2015. The rims are shot. Like, what am I gonna paint them? It doesn't make sense. Like, this is junk. Like, these just go in the garbage. There's no value to them. If a truck does maybe have rims, like this is a bad example, but let's say it had some decent rims with tires, sometimes I'll keep them, drive to an UpGarage and put new tires, but this stuff is just basura. Cars just drive so much better also. Way more comfortable, way more planted. Yeah, of course, it's aesthetically more pleasing, but it's also just safer. I always get them balanced. You can see the steering wheel is nice and straight. Let's pull over right here, man. Let's see how we're looking. Let's see how we're looking with the new wheels. Come on. Love the chrome lip around them too. Nice fit, man. Let me take a picture and send it to the owner. Might be because it's automatic, but this thing is so peppy without me even touching the power button over here. I definitely could see myself getting an automatic. I need to get Sambar just in general, but I could see myself getting an automatic 99. So this one is Dylan spec. Diff lock, dump, axle lock. It does have high kilometers, but it has AC. But for some reason it doesn't start. I don't think it's the battery. I feel like it's also 4-wheel drive. I feel like there was something else wrong with it. Let's see if I can get it started, because I know this is a very sought after truck. Or does it only have 20,000? Oh, I think it might be 20. Oh yeah, it's 5-digit. Okay, so it does start. This one's questionable though, so I'm not gonna move it. Dump works. Definitely sounds like it's about to die. I'll put the price on the screen. Maybe just an exhaust leak. Has a roof rack too, which is pretty cool. It does start though, so it has some type of backup though. You can see my foot all the way down. Look, this is my foot all the way down. Maybe just old gas. So this one's available. Next, we have a car that I'm very confident from this video will sell. This is moving a lot. But we're talking about a Honda Beat. Top down, currently, in said Honda Beat. 8,000 on the RPM. One of the best sounding K cars. And if you know, I actually bought a power chamber intake for this Beat, or a Beat I should say, but I think that the way that people are sleeping on this one, that I have to take it home. I showed it once because it wasn't at the typical yard, and I was showing that like how this is a different shade of red, this is here, and this rear bumper you can see is kind of like a berry. And I think because if it has this mismatched red, it would fit perfectly with heart-shaped rims, which are also silver and red. Has dual exhaust. It has 83,000 kilometers. Has an aftermarket steering wheel, a Mugen horn. Steering wheel's kind of whatever. Has the stock steering wheel here, which in my opinion is probably garbage. Windows go down. AC works. This is slightly a different color. Doesn't have coilovers or strut bar or anything, but I think I'm gonna post it on Patreon today. Not when you guys are watching this, a couple days before that. If no one buys it from there, consider it sold. It's going to my house. I'm going to have the mirror walkthrough, which is blue, and then I'll have this, which is red. This will be my red. Let's hope it's not lemon. We don't want to just be strawberry lemonade though. That'd be a pretty good name. Yellow calipers, strawberry lemonade, or maybe like a berry lemonade, since it has two different shades of red. But even this works. Drives great. One of the best sounding cars, man. Is it better than the Cappuccino? No. Does it have the hard top and T-top and Targa top? No. Is it turbo? No. Is it able to drop the top like this while still having kind of a trunk? Yes. You don't have to pull over, put your little tops in a bag, put it in here. No. You just put the top up or down. Does it have way more room than a Cappuccino? Absolutely. You can be easily 6 foot and drive this car with no problem. And then let's not forget, when I pick up Miss Husky for my date in a couple days, can I pop the front and throw her bags inside? Yes. The only flaw I would say is actually the back, but I need to, depending on what you guys say in Patreon, I think what I might do is put a hardtop. But I don't even know if this is a flaw. I think it came with some solution in the back. Maybe I'll do it right now, actually. Oh, where'd they put it? Did they throw it away, or is it in here? Damn, they stole the solution. It had like plastic solution to clean it up. That's crazy. Is it back here, maybe? Don't tell me, Japan. Here? Wow. Yeah, it had some solution to clean the top off. Well, maybe it would have worked. But new battery, new Panasonic battery, which is pretty expensive, I learned. This is actually not in terrible condition. These are usually super, like, caked up and different colors. It does still have the typical, like, lines, but it's not too bad. Are these tires new? No, they're from 2018. Okay. Yeah, if no one buys it, I'm sending it home, period. Like, I'll take this over the PAL. If someone wants to buy the PAL, hit me up. I will 100% take this home because I would actually enjoy this. The PAL's like, I think my mom is going to enjoy it more than I will. Yeah, I already see it. I already see it back home. I already see it at my house. One last 360. Yeah. Oh man, there's not a lot of cars that make me laugh and giggle like this. This thing is sick. I'm so happy they finally moved it from the mechanic shop to put it over here. Red Honda Beat on red heart-shaped rims with a strut bar, with a hard top that I'll sell because I don't really need a hard top. I want to put the top down. Clean interior. Emilio, you're trying to be Beat homies? Anyone in the tri-state that has a Beat? This and the blueberry lemon is a really tasteful summer combination. What else could I buy for this while I'm out here? I already got the intake. I'll buy a strut bar. I would love to buy a hard top. LEDs I could do home. Yeah, calipers I do in Florida. All that stuff. I'll ship it. I'll ship it to the homies in Orlando if you guys want to pick it up for me. Or Conrad, if anyone could pick it up for me, I'll go to your house and we could drive it over. You can enjoy it. But yeah, I'm happy I finally got some seat time in the Beat. I think we got this almost a month ago, and I've been waiting to see it. I initially wasn't going to put the hardship rims on there. I wanted to put them on the fire truck, but the fire truck sold. So now I have another red 4x100 vehicle that would love to get some new shoes. Figure this shaking out, but this is an amazing sounding vehicle stock. When I put that power chamber intake, and if I could find trumpets on body, bruh. Funny part is, I think, was it last summer? No, 2 summers ago I had this car. Wrapped it, did the works. Yeah, man. I also just haven't drove a stick car in months, and I haven't drove anything with some actual power. Oh my god. It's funny, this video started with me talking about the Acty. Honda is basic, and to be honest, this is just a basic beat. It doesn't have the speakers up there. It's a normal beat, but these rock. Next, we have a Daihatsu HiJet 4-wheel drive, 45,000 kilometers. AC, blows ice cold. 5-speed, of course. Out of all the rules that happen in Japan, this one being implemented was maybe my favorite one. The fact that we actually get to drive these just a couple blocks, but this is an actual test drive. I can let someone know, like, hey, you know, I drove it. Drives good. No rattles, no shakes, no bumps, no brakes. Let's get all my power back. Gotta love a non-full-time 4-wheel drive K vehicle. Gets up and goes. Park this behind the Acty. Let me show you guys this guy. So here's another look at the HiJet. I see a dent right here. Small boo-boo there. A little scratch. What I told Car Deal Page, and I guess it's going to take some time for their customers to adjust, is I think prior to me getting here, they had a lot of stock lists, and I got a lot of people were saying, hey, you know, Car Deal Page's stock list or their website just looks like junk. And I wanted to change that. I want them to now have, you know, more of the expensive stuff. Maybe that's why I'm not winning a lot of cars at the auction, because I'm not trying to buy a $2,500 K-Truck. I don't want them to be, if I'm going to work with them, if I'm going to continue to work with them, and, you know, we'll see how long this partnership lasts. I don't want to only sell the really, really cheap stuff. I want to sell the nice stuff, like this. I wish we would have won that a try at the auction. I want to sell like that Beat. I want to sell even that Midget, for example. I don't want to sell like that Carry. No offense. I don't want to sell the clapped. It needs this. It needs so many things. Like, no, I want to sell clean things like this. So, no, we might not sell maybe the most cars a month, but we'll sell a good amount of clean units. Ice cold AC. Look at this interior. Cup holders. 4-wheel drive. And then while I'm here, once I finish up my visa, I come back in fall, this car will look 1,000% better with some new wheels. So now you're getting a clean truck with new wheels, with, you know, LEDs if you want, or whatever the case may be. Maybe I'll find you a battery cover. And then when it gets to America, you're good. You just drive it. And one of the last missing steps is we need to find a shop that can do maintenance quickly. So not only are you getting the aesthetically nice truck with everything, but you're also getting a timing belt, water pump. Along with some other good services done on your K-Truck. Water pump. Alternator rebuild if you need to. Maybe we'll get to a level where you can put new radios, speakers. I'm trying to really build the WayBeforeTheFame garage out here, if you guys haven't realized. Light bars, lifted, anime paint jobs. I'm already in the works with that. So yeah, this is another one. I put the price on the screen. I didn't buy this one, so I'm not too sure. This one was here, I think, before I even got here. But another really nice truck. Is it the cheapest? No. Is it fuel injected though? Yes. So that's another cool point. Clutch feels good. Brakes are good. Last but not least, we have another sports car, black wagon double R on tri-spokes. With tri-spokes actually in the trunk. This one is getting the Mendy Imports touch when it gets back to America. It needs a new battery though, so I will be purchasing you a battery next time I come out here. Drives good though. The tires rub on the back sadly, but I think that it's just too big. They're 15s and the tire isn't that low profile. We got a strut bar. We have this speaker. Maybe somebody watching could help me understand. But I figured, it's hard to do with one hand. Figured this would go something like that. But this is not wide enough to get mounted anywhere. Unless it's missing some brackets. You can see like, there's a big discrepancy there. Also, the side skirts are completely different. I think this could work though. The door might not open, but I think the side skirts are savable. Well, both are savable to an extent. I can ship it. But you can see how this is one long side skirt, and the mounting points are these. The other side, it's much shorter, and it's two pieces. And the mounting pieces are like this. Brackets, they're not like used that hook under. Scary part about doing parts, because the listing 100%, I'll see if I can put it on the screen right now, it said MC21S side skirts, and maybe this is MC21 side skirts, but maybe only for the 3-door version and not the 4-door version, and so many little differences. But I don't think this is impossible to make work. I think maybe if I bend those, you know, just get it on there. I think the issue might be that if it goes all the way on, I'm not sure if the door will open. But we could figure this part out. I think we could ship this somehow. Yeah. Just spoke to the homie Red about the Wagon R. We're gonna regroup. But recently we've been getting a lot of Rover Mini inquiries, and this one doesn't start. I know it's like a rare turbo model or something. Has nice racing rims. Shout out to Osaka. And it's for sale. I can get the keys next time I come here, and maybe we can figure out, maybe do a live stream or something, and we could figure out maybe how to get it started. I think it needs more than just information. Maybe it's parts, but this is available. Let me pop the hood. I think that's what most people, if anyone knows like a trick or hack or something we could get to get this car started, please comment below. Looks crazy under here, honestly. But yeah, maybe at some point before I leave, we can hear, they move it so much. I'm so curious to know how they move it so often. Like one day it's here, then it's there, then it's somewhere else. But thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.